It's no secret that history is littered with tales of buried treasure. Stories of fortunes lost and then forgotten only to be stumbled upon years, decades, or even centuries later. The idea of unearthing gold bars or jewels that once belonged to someone else has probably crossed your mind at least once before. But unlike other stories, the story we are about to tell you has not had its happy ending yet. This is the story of the billion-dollar treasure that is still missing. Welcome to our channel. And today, let's find out all about the lost gold of Yamashita. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Before starting this video, many researchers and historians believed that the Yamashita treasure did not exist, dismissing it as nothing more than a folktale or an urban legend. However, evidence of its existence continues to surface, and many now believe that there may actually be some truth to these incredible stories. Let's delve into the mysteries surrounding the Yamashita treasure and explore the possibility that this lost fortune may still be waiting to be discovered. We will transport you back to the 1940s, when World War II was raging across the globe, and Japan was one of the most powerful countries involved in the conflict. During this time, Yamashita Tomoyuki was a general in the Japanese army who played a significant role in the country as military operations. He was known for his strategic brilliance and was often tasked with some of the most important missions during the war. However, despite his success on the battlefield, Yamashita was involved in one of the most controversial incidents of the war. In 1944, he oversaw the brutal massacre of thousands of civilians in the Philippines. This dark chapter in his military career has overshadowed his legacy, and he is often remembered as a ruthless and merciless general. Fast forward to 1945, and the end of World War II was fast approaching. With the Allies closing in on Japan from all sides, Yamashita knew that the war was all but lost. As the Soviet Union declared war on Japan and advanced into the country, Yamashita retreated to the mountains of northern Luzon in the Philippines with a small group of soldiers. As the situation became increasingly desperate, Yamashita began to plan for his own defense and survival. He established a series of underground bunkers and fortifications in the remote jungle-covered mountains of the Cordillera region. These hidden bases were designed to withstand attacks from the advancing Allied forces and were stocked with supplies to sustain Yamashita and his men for extended periods of time. Despite his efforts to evade capture, Yamashita was eventually found by the Philippine and American troops. He was captured and brought to trial for his war crimes, including the 1944 massacre. On October 4, 1945, Yamashita was executed by the U.S. military by means of a firing squad. He was just 52 years old. But before his execution, Yamashita made a shocking confession that would spark interest and controversy for decades to come. He revealed the location of a vast treasure trove of gold, jewels, and other valuables that he had allegedly amassed during his time as a general. According to Yamashita, he had acquired this fortune through a combination of looting and pillaging during military campaigns and through forced donations from local populations in areas under Japanese control. He claimed that the treasure was hidden in several locations throughout the Philippines, including in caves, in underground chambers, and in various buildings and structures, disguised to blend in with their surroundings. Yamashita provided enough detail about the location and the quantity of the treasure to convince many of those who heard his claims that it was real. However, despite the apparent legitimacy of his story, the authorities were unable to verify its accuracy. The treasure remained missing, and Yamashita was executed without ever revealing the full extent of his fortune as whereabouts. In the decades since Yamashita's execution, numerous treasure hunters and adventurers have set out to find the lost fortune. Some have claimed to have found small portions of the treasure, while others have alleged that they have uncovered secret maps and documents that lead to its location. Despite these claims, the majority of the treasure remains missing and its existence is still debated by historians and treasure hunters alike. One of the most popular theories regarding the Yamashita treasure is that it does exist, and that much of it still remains hidden somewhere in the Philippines. Proponents of this theory argue that Yamashita was known to be a shrewd and methodical individual, and that he likely took great care to hide his fortune. They believe that the treasure may be located in remote areas of the Philippines, such as in the mountainous regions where Yamashita was killed, or on small islands and remote caves that were known to be difficult to access. Some believe that the treasure is so vast that it has been impossible to locate all of it at once, and that only small portions have been found so far. Others believe that the treasure was stolen or smuggled out of the country after Yamashita's death, and that it may be hidden in private collections or in secure locations around the world. Adding to the intrigue surrounding the Yamashita treasure is the fact that little physical evidence has been found to confirm its existence. While some items such as jewelry and coins have been discovered, none of these artifacts have been definitively linked to Yamashita himself or to the lost fortune. This lack of physical evidence has led some to question whether the treasure ever existed at all, while others argue that it is evidence of how well Yamashita hid his fortune. If you are intrigued by this story and want to embark on your own adventure to uncover the mysteries of the past, why not try your hand at some history-themed escape rooms? Escape rooms have become a popular form of entertainment in recent years, and many of them are now based on historical events and mysteries. Imagine yourself stepping into a room filled with clues and puzzles, all based on the real-life accounts of Yamashita and his lost fortune. You and your team would need to work together to solve the mystery and escape the room within a set amount of time. Along the way, you would learn interesting facts about Yamashita's life and the historical context of the Second World War in the Philippines. This immersive experience would bring history to life and allow you to step into the shoes of a real-life character. You might even discover a hidden passion for history and archaeology that you never knew you had. So if you are in the area, be sure to check out the local escape rooms and see if any of them offer a history-themed adventure. You never know what kind of mysteries you might uncover. Yamashita's legacy is a complex one. He is remembered as a brilliant military strategist and a ruthless war criminal. His contribution to the art of warfare is studied by military academies around the world. At the same time, his atrocities against civilians are condemned and remembered to ensure that such horrors are never repeated. The Yamashita treasure remains a source of fascination for many. Whether it exists or not, the legend of Yamashita's fortune has captured the imagination of people around the world. The idea of a lost treasure trove of gold and jewels hidden somewhere in the remote jungles and mountains of the Philippines is an enticing one, and it has inspired countless books, movies, and television shows over the years. For some, the Yamashita treasure is nothing more than a myth, a story that has been embellished and distorted over time. They argue that there is no evidence to support the existence of the treasure, and that it is nothing more than a figment of people's imagination. However, for others, the Yamashita treasure is very real and still waiting to be discovered. They believe that the clues left behind by Yamashita are still out there, and that with a bit of luck, the lost fortune could be uncovered. The allure of the unknown and the possibility of discovering something truly valuable is too tempting for many people to resist. And so the search for the Yamashita treasure continues. As we wrap up our discussion about the fascinating legend of the Yamashita treasure, we want to hear from you. What do you think? Is there any truth to this elusive tale, or is it simply a captivating myth? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the world of lost treasures and historical mysteries, we invite you to stay tuned for more exciting content. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support means everything to us, and we look forward to bringing you more captivating historical tales in the future. Until then, keep exploring, Keep asking questions, and who knows, you might just uncover your own hidden treasures of knowledge and wisdom.